If your report has been copied from another report, then you can view its timeline. If you're not sure how to copy a report, we have a separate article on that, so please go check it out. So this report I'm looking at right now is actually a copy of a different report in a different job. The way that I know that is there is this button here. If I hover over it, it says this report is a copy or has been copied, view timeline. I'm going to tap this and you can see this has been copied from job 785. And if we wanted to, we could actually drill through to this original job by tapping this button. You can see here, this is actually the job that it's been copied from. I'm going to go back a screen. I'm going to tap this again. I'm going to show you can also drill directly through to the original report. So you don't have to go into the job and then find the report. You can just go to the report itself by tapping this button here. So now you can see we are in a different job. This is a different report, but it is the original one that one I was showing you before has been derived from. Let's go back again. And I'll just explain one more thing. This particular screen doesn't actually tell us when this has happened. So although this report has been copied from another one, there is no indication in this screen when that's happened. If you wanted to view that, that's no problem. I would suggest viewing the audit. Now I already have the audit open here, so I'm going to skip over to this tab. And you can see this report was created at 1547 by myself. If you look at the audit, it tends to be quite technical. It's not really expected that you would be looking at this very often, but it can give some great indications about timings. So we know that this has happened at this time. Now, this report would have had lots of other history. If you wanted to view that, you'd have to go to the original report and see the history of that original report. But as far as this one's concerned, it just came into existence at 1547, and it only will show the history from that point onwards. This initial record at the bottom, if I click through to it, is saying that there was nothing to begin with, and then the report was actually created. So what about this from the other point of view, from the actual report this was created from? Let's take a look at that. I've actually got that job open here and we're actually in the report. So you can see we have this button like before. It says this report is a copy or has been copied, view timeline. I'm going to tap to see the history of this particular report. Well, this report itself is also a copy of another one, so we couldn't see that at the top. It says copied from, and this has actually come from 825. But this has also been copied to two other places, job 802 and job 803. So it's been copied from another report, and this report itself has also been copied to two other places. So the timeline will just grow depending on the actions that have happened. If you want to check the history, this is a great place to start. Also coupled, like I say, with that audit if you want to see particular timings.